Well, I'm going to show you some stuff before we go for a fly here. Okay, you've got a switch on the bottom. Here's the battery hook all hooked up there. Got a switch on the bottom. You can turn this on like that. Okay, there's your lights, and then when you should do that, you just turn on this and go boom, and then it'll go. You see how the back end goes? Okay, now the lights themselves you can turn off and on, right? Plus you can get it going like this in the back end by doing that. And then when I hit this one again, you see that button there? It just, oh, you gotta turn down the throttle there. They're not blinking now, okay? And also you can turn them off completely, like that, okay? Now there's your switch for the off and on. We'll turn this off again. Okay, shouldn't do it that way, should shut the bird off first. The battery is a 3.7 volt. You should be able to get that there. 3.7 volt, 1000 milliamp. Okay, turn it the right way around, you can see it better. Okay, and I will put this battery back in there. That's how the battery goes back in, like this. You got lots of room to put that battery in there. Close down, you don't have to worry about taping this or nothing. Okay, now you see these little screw holes here, the little holes in the back? What those are for is you're gonna get these small screws and a Phillips screwdriver that comes with it. Okay, and here's the fins. They're gonna come separate. You just push them in like little slots and just screw them in from the back. That's all you gotta do for assembly there. Okay, and do the nickel thing like I do. I put a nickel in here. Okay, just you'll see how far I've got it down. The nickel's right about there. Okay, so put the nickel in right about here. That's about the center of the nickel, and you'll be perfect. Okay, and that way you'll get your center of gravity here like this, just perfect. You want to get it bang on. Okay, there you go. Center of gravity was what helps balance out your plane. Okay, what else is there I can tell you? Put that nickel in there though, or you're going to have problems with a flight with this. It's just going to be too rear heavy. Okay, here's your remote. It goes in 3D 60. It starts off in 60. That's where you want to be. If you go to 3D, then you can do all sorts of flips and everything. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to fly it. This is your different rates. Okay, I'm not going to do that today either. I just want to get this thing out there and make sure it's flying okay. I'll do the rest of that another day. So we covered those lights. If you press this button, okay, this button here, then you can do your trims. And then you press it again, right? And then it cancels it out, and it's all set. Okay, and here's a switch for the 6D to get right back to it if you want to do that. Okay, what else is there? There's the 3D, there's the rates, the on off switch like right there. That's about it. Oh, the batteries, you take 4 AA's. Okay, I put tape across there because the little screw at the bottom there, you can see the screw hole. They didn't give me one. I've got other ones, but I just put that on there for now. Okay, I usually do the review sitting on the desk or you know, inside, but I figured I could do that here today. What else can I say? Look at your stats when you go to look at it. I'm going to leave a link below, and you can scroll down. You can look at all the stats, type of motor, type of battery, everything on this. Okay, but look at this. Look at that, eh? You got a dual. So this does your elevator and your aileron. So when you turn, it's pretty cool. You usually do that with the bigger planes. You hit both of these sticks, but this only goes like this way. It doesn't go this way and this way. If it did, you could push this way and push that one this way, and that would do the same as this. Okay, but for what it's doing, I'm telling you, the money it's going for, this, as far as I'm concerned, this should sell for a lot more. It's a really sweet little bird with all those lights and everything, and too, I could fly it not dark. I can, but I'm not telling you to. I've done it before. You can see some of my JDS Flying Canuck. We're going to take this little gem for a fly today. This is the SU-35. SU-35. Here we go. Really cool, man. Very cool. Look at the lights in the back. I can turn those off and on here too. I think this is, yep, LED's off. I'll try and save the thing, but you can go like that or go like that, and you'll see the back flash. I think you can get it to flash like this. It's flashing there now. Cool, eh? Very cool. Turn that off like that. Okay, turn the LEDs off. Here we go. Got her all ready. man. It's a nice flyer. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Slow it down a little bit. Look at that, eh? Beautiful, just beautiful. Got all the seagulls here today, flying around with my plane. Very cool. Look at that, eh? They're all flying with it. Very nice flyer, man. I'm really impressed with this one. This is the SU-35. Okay, let off the throttle a bit. Go like this. Let it glide in. Just glide. Come around this way. Give a little more gusto there. And slow it right down. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'm really liking this. See if we can bring it down. Yeah, it goes down good. And then up. Yeah. Very nice. We'll bring it around again. Look how fast that's turning. I'll bring it right near me. Try and bean me. Go over that way. And come around this way, slow it down. Got it? Try and bean me. Almost did bean me. Wow. This is a beautiful plane. It's one of those you got to get used to if you know how to fly them. I'm used to flying this type, but if you don't know how to fly them, you can crash them easy. You'll get the hang of it. Look at that. And then I'll bring it in very slow again. I think you can get up to 60-minute flights on this. Wow, look at that. Goes up right near that seagull. And I can bring her down. Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. This is a winner. This is definitely 2 thumbs up. Oh yeah, there's no mistake, and this thing is a good flyer. Now what you have is just acceleration. You have ailerons and your elevator. Go down. Now you don't, I think you could fly this on a little bit of wind, but I wouldn't, I don't know. I think I'd try and keep it under the wind, under 15 kilometers an hour or 10 kilometers anyways, you know. But other than that, I think you should be fine. You should be really good. Look at that. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Okay, we'll get it going that way. Okay, here we go. I'll bring her down. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Look at that. Nice, and then bring her down. Look at that. Very nice. Now what I'm going to do is try and come down here, and I'm trying to get it going in a circle. Go nice and slow. Let's get her in here like this, nice and tight. We'll bring her like that. Yeah, oh, she's doing it. Look at that. Bring her down a little bit and do it. Bring it tight. Tighter. We're good. Slow her down. Look at that, just beauty. I'm telling you, this plane is like, wow. I think you get 16 minutes, 15, 16 minute flight times out of this. This thing will just glide, look. Glide itself. I'll just turn it up a little bit. Give it a turn, see? Want it to come down to me a bit, light. Look at this. Turn it. Turn it like that, right? Let off the throttle. Then we go like this and let it just sort of glide. Give it a little throttle now. And just let it sort of float there. Look at that. Okay, this is a definite winner, man. This is just beauty. You can fly it very low like this. Look at, like that. I'll try and bring it by so that I'll get it really slow. I'll bring it by me here so you can really see how slow it goes. Look at. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll bring it in for a landing. Okay. I'm going to take it out there a little bit. That away. Okay. I'm going to come back around. I'm going to start laying off the throttle. Okay. We'll bring her down. Let her float a bit. Bring her in this facsimile. And down. Perfect. That's a perfect landing. Wow. I'm telling you, man, this is probably one of the best that I've flown. One of the best. This is a definite 2 thumbs up. I've got about 10 or 12 kilometer-hour winds here, and we've got a beautiful day. It's going to rain later, but I thought I'd get this out. It just came in yesterday. I've been waiting like months for it, but yeah. I'll give you a little tip. Just take another little picture here because I'm going to make a picture out of this for my the introduction to the video. I'll show you what I do. Okay, right in the front here with all these planes, I've learned I put a nickel in here, sometimes a quarter, but I try to find the center of gravity. And let me see if I can do this and show you. The center of gravity on this is about in here at the back, right about there. Okay, and what I do is I put the nickel in. I put a dime, a penny, quarter, and I found with this one the nickel is perfect. And what you do is you cut in. Let me turn this off so I don't have any problems here. Yep, the front's plastic. See that? It's just a nub. You'll see I taped it on there. See the tape? But right underneath, you see that bulge? I cut straight in flat into there with an X-Acto knife, and then I pushed the nickel in. I put the boot back on, took this boot off. See, you only got the EP foam up to there, right? And then I taped it over so it stays in there and the nickel stays. Okay, you can put tape over the nickel too, but I just leave it like this. And you do that, and I can almost guarantee you're gonna have really nice flights. If you don't, what you're gonna have is this. Okay, it's gonna go up and twist and do all sorts of weird stuff and go up, and it might fly like this. Okay, straight up, do weird stuff. You want to do that because it'll help balance it out. You see, it has to have that center of gravity evened out. I know they should do it when they send these things out, but they're not perfect, and that's what the hobby's about. You know what I mean? You do the little fine tuning and stuff. You learn on these, and then you go to bigger and bigger. Anyways, that's JD's Flying Canuck for the SU-35. I give this definitely 2 thumbs up. Go out and buy yourself one. It's not expensive. I got it on AliExpress for 80 something dollars, $60 plus $20 shipping. It was 80 bucks. Can't beat that. Oh, there's some other, oh, landing gear. Your landing gear goes, let me see, I can show you right there. There's 2 of them. They're going to be the same for the back and one for the front. It can go right in here, okay, right there. You can see right there it goes in. I would suggest fly it without it. It's just gonna screw up your flight. Okay, fly it without it if you can. If you want to put the landing gear on it, do it. So I thought I'd show you more of this. I know I was out in the field and said, you know, I usually put it on the table, but here we go. We're gonna do it anyways. We've already went over this, the remote, right? 3D Up here 60, there's your rates. Turn on and off the lights on here and the back lights. And this is your aileron and your elevator and your turns, your rudder, right? And what else we got? This is the Phillips screwdriver I told you about. Those are the small screws for putting these on. Okay. You look on the other side, you'll see the holes. Let me just get there. See them right there and right there. Okay. And here's your charger. That lights up red when it's charging, and it goes off when it's fully charged. Here's your landing gear, an extra prop for the back, and your crowbar to take your prop off to get in the little groove there. And here's your booklet. Okay, so the flight time's 15 minutes. Okay, it's also called the QF009 SU35, ready to fly. It says FTF, means I meant ready to fly, 3-channel. Okay, the flight time's 15 to 16 minutes. The battery's a 7.4 volt, 1200 as we said earlier. The charging takes 2 hours. It's a fairly big battery. When charging, the LED is on, like I said, and it's off. It weighs about 80 grams. It flies in 3D and 6D. It's made out of EPP foam. The distance for the remote, they're saying 600 meters. I'd keep it within 102. 600 meters, you're not going to see it. The motor is an 1106 brushless. It's a, not 1107, 1106. I think they're wrong about that. Maybe when you go into the link below, check that out better in the specs. I think that motor's wrong. They've got that wrong. I wrote it down from what I saw, but I think it's wrong. Check it again. It's stabilized aircraft. That means that's the 6G part. Okay, and the booklet's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. There's an amended thing they asked about the landing gear and how to put it in. They amended that. It's really well illustrated. It shows you very well. If you want to freeze frame there, that's what the remote does, totally. Here's all your parts you get right here. And it's very well printed and everything. The colors are good. There's what there you can freeze frame that again. Look at the charging again, right? There's your batteries in the back, your 4 AAs I told you about. There's how you do your connections on your battery. It's got everything in there, everything. Okay, and I know I covered it when we were in the field, but I'm going to do it again. Here we go. We put that nickel right in here. Okay, right in here. I'm going to put this down for a minute. I'm going to get the center of gravity so I can show you. There we go. The center of gravity is right there. You see where that cup link is right there? Okay, that's your center of gravity. When you put that nickel in, before you put the nickel, you'll see it's like this. It's going back. As soon as you put that nickel in, it's going to even everything out. So I'll show you again so you can see it better. Okay, there it is there. It's going to be like this without the nickel. As soon as you put the nickel in that front, it's going to even out like that. That's how you want it to be before you go flying. I just check all my stuff now. I just learned, regardless if it's this type or the more expensive planes. Okay, that's a big thing. It's a little thing, but it's a big thing. You don't have to go ahead and try nickel, dime, quarter. I already done all the work for you. Just put a nickel in there. And I did show you earlier how far to put it back. Right there, it goes right here where my baby finger is. Okay, right there. Just cut a slat right in and put it in long ways. Okay, and there's the box there. Here's how it looks. Beautiful, man. It's just a very nice plane. For me, it seems like the upper end a little bit of this, right, of other planes, because I've paid lots for other planes that are what, 150, 200 something. I didn't get them as nice as this. This is about 60 or 80. I'm not selling for them. I do not get paid a cent. I don't get points. I don't get nothing. I'll tell you honestly what is good and what is bad.